Fairfield area weather forecast, a 50% chance for rain today, high 85. Scattered showers tonight, low 72. For tomorrow, 80% chance for rain, high 82. Partly cloudy, 85 on Saturday. For Sunday, partly sunny, high of 80. And the outlook for Monday, scattered showers with the high 80. Overnight low 71, yesterday's high was 89. Currently, humidity is at 98%. Winds are calm, and the pressure at 29.99. Right now, overcast skies, 75 here at the WFIW studios east of Fairfield.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We're going to get some rain, aren't we?
I believe we are going to get a little rain.
It's not bad. We could use some, I think.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want
use a little bit of rain.
I don't want a frog drowner or anything like that.
Not a gully washer, toad strangler, whatever you want to call it.
No, I don't want that. Hey, I was just going to tell you that we're going to have a big deal. You don't have to. All you got to do is make breakfast on Saturday.
Well, you might even hold off on eating breakfast.
Well, you could probably get a late, like a brunch.
Yeah.
And make the whole day out of eating up the courthouse. Arlita's Army in place for lunch, and that's going to be with
Big Boy Cake.
Yeah, the big
down
boy.
on the corner.
On the corner at the courthouse. And then, I had the occasion yesterday to sit down for about a half hour, 40 minutes, visiting with Louise Moreland. Louise's husband. Harry was, of course, the mayor here for a couple of terms, I think 8 years. He was also on the city council for a while. And they're putting together a memorial shelter to be built at Bob and Maxine Woods Park on Broadway Avenue. That's going to be that's supper.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see what they're offering up
Smothered
for supper?
Chicken, pork chops,
barbecue, hash brown casserole, buttered corn. There's
drool.
There's drool here.
We've already heard you. We've already heard you eat this morning already. Did you hear that earlier, Tom?
Tom Levine. By the way, that is Mark Turner over there. I'm Mike Dreeth, and then that would be Tom Levine.
I'm talking to the news guy on the phone, and I hear this.
The problem was my mic was on.
Because the mic's always on. So
it is.
I look over and he's unwrapping a candy bar.
It was. I was having.
Well, I don't think it wasn't a candy bar.
It was an energy bar.
It was an energy bar, and in the spirit of full disclosure, I sometimes have blood sugar issues. Mm-hmm. Tom, you understand?
Yes.
And you must, in a medicinal way, administer a candy bar.
Yeah.
That's what I was doing.
Anyway, we hear that. Noise.
My favorite is the medicinal candy bar.
It is. It was a medicinal candy bar. There's no doubt.
Is there any other
Is that
type?
Reese's?
No.
Or Reese's?
No.
Is there any other type of candy bar that is not medicinal?
Not in my view.
Not.
Anyway, I had a very nice visit with Louise. Louise is recovering. She took a fall and messed up her hip. And so God's blessings and healing for her. But had a nice visit with her yesterday. Ken Odie left here and went out.
Went right to work.
He did go to work. We were talking, obviously I had mentioned a Facebook post from Donna Masterson, the treasurer of the county, who was trying to get some momentum going.
Right, yeah.
Concerning the Senior Citizen Center or the establishment of a new Senior Citizen Center in town. Ken got a head of steam up, and he's reserved the United Methodist Church, the Fairfield First United Methodist Church basement, the open area down there, for next Wednesday at 7 p.m. And we also heard about it at the city council meeting.
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
No, I think it's the 9th, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I'm sorry. You're right. That's 2 weeks from now. I'm sorry. Thank you. You caught me. That's right. It's Wednesday, September 9th. So that's at 7 o'clock, and that's where they're going to discuss Senior Citizen Center. And so keep that on your calendar because that'll be important. I'm kind of looking forward to I'm going to make sure I'm there. Next week's going to be a problem for me because I'm having eye surgery. I'm doing that so that I can see to go and get my my hunting license, not my hunting license, my archery tags on
Okay.
September 1st, I believe.
So deer should be quaking in their hooves, right?
Out in the forest.
Yeah, they're all dancing for joy, going, "Come on over here, party at Dre's place."
You know, I've got 2 new stands now.
2 newsstands.
2 new stands constructed at a cost that my wife doesn't want to discuss or talk about, but there are 2 stands out there so that I do not have to climb into a tree now.
So you are kind of, you're going to have to hunt whether you want to or not.
I want to. It's a wonderful. I have to tell you something. On a fall evening or fall afternoon, like 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock, you climb up in the stand, out in my woods.
And you fall asleep.
Well, you can.
Then you
I mean,
fall
you
out
kinda-
of the stand.
You get drift. No, these stands are built so I can't fall out of them.
They're rock solid.
And it's just
So
freeing. It
so
really is.
Magical.
The stands are safe until we get a derecho.
We're marking how many days in a row they're going to say on the farm program the word derecho.
Derecho.
I think we're on day 9 now.
Yeah, it's been a while.
So you got a new dog.
I do
Got
have
a
a
new
dog.
puppy.
I do have a dog.
Tell us about your dog.
Well, we got it from the Humane Society.
Well, good for God bless you
Okay.
that you did that.
Yeah. So
And
Just,
so tell us what's his name?
Jackson.
Jackson. Was that his name prior to your adoption of him, or did you give
No,
him that name?
No, we gave him that name.
And
well,
for what?
Well, I'm sorry. Tina gave him that name.
And
I wanted something else.
she
And
always-
his name shall be Jackson.
and is this the son you never had name or what?
No, I don't think so.
Well, where did you have any idea what was behind
Alan
that?
Jackson.
I don't know. I mean, she just looked at it and she goes, "He looks like a Jackson." I
Wow.
don't know.
All right.
I said, "Well, won't we
You're going to call him J Money?
we'll call him Jackweed."
Jackweed. There you go.
No, there were a few other jacks with things at the end of it that were involved in
Ah,
but
okay.
I can live with Jackson.
So I mean, he's
Wasn't my first choice.
he's and what kind of pedigree are we talking about?
Heinz.
He's a pure.
He's
he-
Heinz.
He's a mutt.
Oh,
yeah.
he's
a
not a-
pure Heinz.
I saw his
57.
picture last night. And I was like, oh.
He's a pure mutt.
Yeah. Well,
He was
you know,
wrapped up in a blanket, so apparently he's a cold dog.
And
he
he's-
doesn't have a lot of hair right now.
Well, then he'll fit in your place.
Not as well as he'd fit in at your house.
Oh, thank you. Oh! Give me that.
Where's the whistle?
Who took that away
Ken,
from me?
did you leave your whistle?
Great comeback. I can see where this show's going.
It's going to the dogs.
That's right. Well, let's take her to the dogs right now.
All righty, we can do that.
The bucket of bunk. The bucket of bunk.
It's the bucket of bunk.
Mighty fine. Boy, he's got some pipes on him, doesn't he? Birthdays today. Daryl Dragon would be 78 today. He died in January of 2019.
Captain.
That's the captain.
That's the captain. Known as the captain from the pop musical duo Captain and Tennille with his then wife, Toni Tennille. You know, his godfather was actor and comedian Danny Thomas.
Okay.
Really, I didn't know
Danny
that.
Thomas was Daryl Dragon's godfather. Anyway, familiar image, and got his stage name from the Beach. He played.
was in the Beach Boys,
Yes, from 1967 to 1972. Lead singer Mike Love gave him the nickname Captain Keyboard, and then it stuck. He became the captain. And then he met Toni Tennille. They merged professionally
In
and
more
personally.
ways than one.
Yes, yes. And they became the Captain and Tennille. In 76, they co-hosted the Captain and Tennille one-hour variety show I don't seem to recall that.
I remember that.
And then
yeah, I kind of remember.
it only ran 20 episodes.
Yeah.
And then they got rid of the captain. It just became the Tony Tennille show, which tells you something.
Yeah.
She filed for divorce from him.
Okay. The captain, outside of being the keyboard guy,
He didn't have
there
much to
wasn't
say.
a lot of personality.
There wasn't.
No, he didn't. He didn't say much. Here's what he said most of the time. Yes, dear. Absolutely, sweetheart. I understand. Anyway,
He did have. Let me just say he did have free range to choose which captain's hat he wore that day. The blue one or the white one.
He was flexible.
You know,
Yeah.
did they come in any other colors? I remember those because you used to get them everywhere you went. You could find one of those
A
hats.
captain's hat. Yeah.
It was
As
either
if anybody
blue or white.
Well, who would wear one besides the captain and Tennille?
Skipper on Gilligan's Island.
He had one.
That's true.
He used it to hit Gilligan with.
That's right.
Poor Gilligan. Anyway, Tennille dumped him.
Man.
He said, yes,
You're not
ma'am.
going to say anything.
That's right.
I'm getting rich.
Thank you, ma'am. May I have another?
Captain Darryl, you're gone. You're fired.
You're
buddy.
dismissed. Anyway,
And
she filed.
He went, yes, dear.
She filed for divorce from him
Mutiny.
in Arizona in January of 2014 after 39 years
They
of
were
marriage.
married for 39 years.
39 years of marriage. Dragon stated that he was unaware that this was going to happen until he got served the divorce papers. Somebody's at the door for you, Captain.
You know, I haven't seen Tony around here for a
Here-
while.
now,
I wonder
here's-
where she is.
Here's the big question. Did she or he get the hat in the set?
He's not the captain without the hat. He's an ensign without the hat. Anyway, they stated, he said he didn't know why she filed. She didn't tell him. And
Well, there must have been a reason in the divorce papers. Martin. You got to read those.
She went out and published her memoirs.
Oh, and she did tell us.
Yes.
And the reason was?
She described their marriage as loveless and lacking physical affection. I think we can lead ourselves to a conclusion. And poor Captain didn't have anything to say back.
Yep.
Anyway, he died from kidney failure last year, 2019, at the age of 76, with Tennille at his side.
Really?
She snatched up that hat and left.
Yeah.
He left it to her in his will.
Does that hat have a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame?
I bet he does. I bet you, without a doubt, Captain and Tennille are on
Yeah.
the star. I don't think Darryl got his own star.
I mean, does
No.
the hat?
No, the hat.
Because I think the hat had more personality than he did.
Yes, ma'am. May I have another? Barbara Bach is 74 today.
Barbara
Do you know who
Bach.
Barbara Bach
Yeah.
is?
The actress.
The actress, best known for her role as
Like
a
10,000
Bond girl.
Oh, okay.
She was a Bond
thinking
girl.
10,000 BC or something like that.
Oh, she was in Caveman,
Yeah.
too.
Caveman.
Caveman.
Caveman. That's it. Okay.
She was in The Spy Who Loved Me, but she was not invited back to any more Bond movies, and I'm going to tell you why here in just a second.
All right.
She, of course, but I don't know if you knew this, but she was married to an English musician first. He was a count. And then she married, and is still married to,
Another English musician.
Ringo Starr.
So she was married. So we've had the captain
And the Count.
and the count,
And the Count.
today.
Yeah. 1977, she portrayed...
Feels like Sesame Street. Captain Count.
Can you count? 1977, she portrayed a Russian spy in the James Bond film, The Spy Who Loved Me. She remarked after the film, now here's why you don't think... probably she wasn't asked back
Yeah.
by the folks that do the Bond films.
Well, most of the Bond girls don't get asked back for a
Right.
second time.
Well,
do
I'm
they?
going to tell you after I read this why she wasn't.
Okay.
She described Bond, James Bond, the character, as, quote, a chauvinist pig who used girls to shield himself from bullets.
Yeah.
That was kind of the whole point.
Yes, it was, but nonetheless, that offended her. The following year, she appeared in the movie Force 10 from Navarone. She lost a role to Shelley Hack when she auditioned for season 4 of the television series Charlie's Angels. She was trying to be a Charlie's Angel. During an interview with Johnny Carson in '79, she said
It was rigged.
she lost the audition for Charlie's Angels because they felt she was too sophisticated in attitude and look.
And then she went on to make a movie called Caveman.
Caveman. With Ringo Starr.
Yeah.
People thought she was not American, even though she grew up in Queens, if you can believe that.
Now we've got Queens.
She asked
Duke
her...
and Captain.
Count Queens.
Yes, that's right.
3!
She asked her manager if she could play only American roles because she's afraid. She also was in Playboy. Did you know that?
Did not know that.
Yeah, January 1981. If you want to go back through your old issues, I'm looking at you, Turner. She also had a cameo in a special issue on the Bond Girls in '87. They did ask her for that.
Okay. Well,
So she married Ringo Starr in Great Britain in 1981. The two met in 1980 on the set of the film Caveman. I don't think they have any children. And by the way, she struggled, as did he, with alcoholism and drug use early in their marriage. They both are practicing vegetarians now, both of them. She's fluent in Italian.
so that's the thing to do after you go to rehab.
Just
You
eat
become a
veggies.
Vegetarian.
Celebrity rehabs, that is.
Hold the Coke, give me a vegetable.
Yeah.
Her sister Marjorie is married to Eagles guitarist Joe Walsh.
Man.
Okay, so Joe
That's
Walsh
a musical family.
hangs out with Ringo Starr all the time because their wives are sisters.
They go to family dinners.
Absolutely. Okay, here's another famous guy whose birthday's today. Paul Rubens.
Pee Wee Herman.
Oh, do I have a lot to say about Pee Wee? He's 68 today. He joined the Groundlings. That was
Pee-wee had a thing for his Pee-wee.
I'm not going there.
It's a whole other story.
Joined the Los Angeles troupe the Groundlings in 1970s. Started a career as an improvisational comedian and stage actor. In '82, he began appearing in a show about a character that he had been developing for years. The show is called The Pee Wee Herman Show and ran for 5 sold-out months. HBO also produced a successful special about it. Pee Wee became an instant cult figure, and for the next decade, Rubens was completely committed to that character. That's the only thing that he did was appear as Pee Wee. And he had a movie in 1985, Pee Wee's Big Adventure.
Couple of movies, didn't he?
You know, Tim Burton was the guy that directed Pee Wee's Big Adventure in '85. Then he had Big Top Pee Wee in 1988. And less successful between 1986 and 1990, he starred as Pee Wee in the CBS Saturday morning children's program, Pee Wee's Playhouse.
Of which Lawrence Fishburne was a character.
That's
on
right.
That one.
Yeah.
In July 1991, this is where things started going bad for Pee Wee. He was arrested in Sarasota, Florida, during a film.
And an adult film.
Yeah, he was entertaining himself watching the film. During a random police inspection, a detective who observed Rubens detained him as he was readying to leave the premises. In '81, that was widely covered by the media.
Oh, yeah.
And he pleaded no contest to the charge, which kept him out, most of it off of his record. And he obliged by spending 75 hours performing community service, where he made 2 anti-drug public service announcements. Here's a guy that came to his defense
It
for a
took
moment.
him 75 hours
That's
to
what he
make 2 anti-drug PSAs.
He's a perfectionist, Pee Wee. Okay? Now, here's you get in trouble, Tom. Mark, you get in trouble.
Every once in a while.
All right, when you get in
Okay.
trouble, who do you want to come to your defense publicly? For a moment, consider this. When Pee Wee got into trouble, Bill Cosby defended him, saying, "Whatever Pee-wee has done, this is being blown way out of proportion."
Jello pudding.
I have a pudding pop.
Pee-wee is currently idle in his career.
Yeah.
Gosh. You can't write this
He's
stuff.
visiting Bill Cosby.
Together, they're saying all this stuff is so much about nothing. 1921, on August 27th, the owner of Acme Packing Company bought a pro football team for Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Yep.
W.I. Clare paid tribute to those who worked in his plant by naming the team
The
The
Packers.
Packers.
the Green Bay Packers.
I
And
Isn't that
it's
the
the
same-
first-
I understand the first GM of that club was Wile E. Coyote.
I was going to say, isn't that the same year they sold their first anvil to Wile E. Coyote?
Acme.
And the Rockets.
1945, American troops landed in Japan after the surrender of the Japanese government at the end of World War II. This is a significant day.
Yeah.
1962, Mariner 2, launched by the United States in December of the same year, the spacecraft flew past Venus, which was the first space probe to reach the vicinity of another planet, and it was nowhere near Uranus.
I knew that was coming.
Unpredictable.
You are.
1986, Nolan Ryan earned his 250th career win against the Chicago Cubs. I think, unfortunately, he had 250 losses too, didn't he?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, he lost as many as he won. He's in the Hall of Fame.
But he's in the Hall of Fame.
But how many no-hitters? I mean, when
Yeah,
he
yeah,
was
it was-
on...
He had like
was
7?
on.
When he
had
could
like
pitch.
On. When he was on, he was on.
5, 6, 7 no
Yeah.
hitters. 1998, Titanic became the first movie in North America to earn more than $600 million. That was huge.
I can't believe people were surprised at the ending.
That's why I couldn't watch it. I knew how it was going to end.
Yeah. You didn't want to. You didn't want to be the spoiler at the theater.
No.
huh?
I just say, we got to drink at Dairy Queen the other day and it had the Wonder Woman 84 on it.
Yes, because they're promoting a movie that they haven't put out.
Right. And I'm like, doggone it, I missed the first 83.
Oh, music history on this date in 1965. Elvis played host to the Beatles at his home in Bel Air, California. Can you imagine being a fly on the wall there? Hey, Ringo, how's Babs? 1967 on this date, Brian Epstein found dead in his home. Of course, he was the manager of the Beatles.
Beatles, yeah.
1990, Stevie Ray Vaughan and 3 members of Eric Clapton's band were killed in a helicopter crash in Wisconsin.
There's an actor involved in that as well, wasn't there?
I don't know.
I don't know.
A lot of people say he was, and I'll take issue because I can come up with other, but we had that poll,
Yeah.
and Stevie Ray Vaughan's name came up quite a bit as one of the best solo guitarists.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Oh, no, definitely one of the best.
No doubt. No doubt. All right. Well, hey, we had an interesting question of the day. The question of the day is brought to you by Carnaby Square. And I think everybody understands and embraces the fact that Carnaby Square is the fashion leader in downtown Fairfield. And these whole parts, this whole area, this region,
Yeah.
within the sound of my voice,
Yeah.
even on the internet.
We know that.
In Europe. 2,800 people responded. The question, what is the greatest ballad ever recorded? And we had some interesting answers for that, so stay here and we'll give you the answers as given to us by our listeners on Morning Coffee.
Fall merchandise is coming in at Uniquely Rustique, and they have pumpkins of all styles and sizes. Check out their Wow of the Week on Facebook. A different item will be on sale each week. At Uniquely Rustique, they still have several new designs of inspirational t-shirts to spice up your late summer wardrobe. Come in and check them out today. Watch Uniquely Rustique's Facebook page, website, and the large sign out front for surprise sales throughout the month. Shop Uniquely Rustique for a truly unique shopping experience. Getting a fair and accurate census count is vital to supporting those in our community who will struggle to make ends meet in a long shadow of our present crisis. That's because of how our government uses data to fund the lifeline that sustains individuals and families through hard times. Hundreds of programs that our neighbors, friends, and loved ones rely on are funded according to data drawn from the U.S. Census. Shape the future of your family, friends, and neighbors and complete the census. Learn more at 2020census.gov or call 844-330-2020. This message is brought to you by the Wayne County Health Department.
Jerome here from Main Street Shop Fairfield. You know, we've been selling Skag mowers for 20-some-odd years now, and the most common feedback I get from our customers is they just don't dread mowing anymore. Some even say they now look forward to mowing, the poor souls. But for the rest of us, we say mowing doesn't suck anymore. We even get a feeling of great power as we plow through our yards. And a great-looking lawn, well, that doesn't suck either. Actually, all of us are really glad we got our Skag lawn mowers. Really glad. We are Main Street Shop Fairfield, and we sell those happy Skags. Wow! Zoom!
Time Capsule, sponsored today by Save-A-Lot Food Store on West Main, Fairfield.
Hi, this is Bill Stevens with another Time Capsule quiz. Which month and year was it when the 25th Amendment was ratified, which gave us a way of replacing vice presidents who'd become president? Muhammad Ali kept his title with a 15-round decision over Ernie Terrell. Mario Andretti won his first and only Daytona 500. We saw the debut of the Smothers Brothers Comedy Hour.
We're going to sing exciting songs of controversy and pungent social comment, dealing with the issues of today.
And here's what the radio was playing.
Then you can tell me goodbye.
My cup runneth over.
Baby, I need your loving. Pretty ballerina. Stop. Hey, what's that sound? Go where you want to go.
A wild thing. Not so ruthless, Senator.
Love is here, and now you're gone. The beat goes on. I've been lonely too long. You got to me. Give me some loving. It takes two.
Well, what do you think? The answer and a twist of the top song from the month and year are coming up.
Swing by the Fairfield Save-A-Lot and take advantage of these great deals. Homegrown green peppers, 69 cents. 10-pound bag of Idaho potatoes, $4.99. Jumbo Pack Choice Sirloin Tip Roast, $3.99 a pound. And Jumbo Pack Fresh Boneless Chicken Breast, just $2.39 a pound. Prices mentioned are good through Saturday. Good food, great people, great prices at your Save-A-Lot store located on West Main.
February 1967. Goodbye.
The Rolling Stones and Ruby Tuesday, the top song of February 1967. This is Bill Stevens for tcapsule.com. Back soon with another Time Capsule.
Time Capsule has been sponsored today by Save-A-Lot Food Store on West Main, Fairfield.
Today on Hey Culligan, smoother skin for the win. We've got Claire in Delaware.
Hey Culligan, the water in my shower makes my skin feel like I'm 90.
Okay, first off, Claire, are you 90?
No.
Okay, second, how do you feel about high-efficiency water softeners from Culligan?
Huh.
Actually, Claire, how do you feel about smoother skin and luxurious hair?
Oh my gosh. Love it, have to have it.
OMG indeed, Claire. We're already on the way. Let us help you out with a free in-home water test with a local Culligan water expert at Culligan.com.
You knew the risks when you decided to drive drunk. There could be a crash. People could get hurt or killed. But that didn't stop you, did it? You knew you could get arrested. You could incur huge legal expenses, and you could possibly even lose your job. You were well aware of the consequences of driving drunk. But one thing's for sure. You were wrong when you said it was no big deal. Drive sober or get pulled over. This message brought to you by NHTSA.
So you're looking for a way to make a difference? Well, you can by providing vital supplies to the Wayne County Humane Society. Have dog chow, cat food, and litter delivered to the Pearl Foval Shelter at 518 Southeast 4th Street in Fairfield. You can also sponsor a dog or cat by providing the funds for them to be spayed or neutered with needed shots. It makes them more adoptable. The Wayne County Humane Society in Fairfield. Help us help them.
The Carnaby girls are falling forward with their favorite brands and trends. The girls invite you to take a sneak peek of what is showing for fall of 2020 with Tribal, Closehead, Multiples, and Jess and Jane, just to mention a few. Be sure to check out their models on their Facebook page. Don't forget, this is the last week of our Lita's Army fundraisers. Donations are welcome at Carnaby or at Big Boy Catering Fundraiser Cookout on August 29th. Thank you for your generous support to our Lita's Army.
We're back on Morning Coffee. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And we
Good
had a
morning.
we're having a good time. The question of the day, the Carnaby Square question of the day. The greatest ballad ever recorded. Have you had time to think about this, Charlie?
It depends on which genre.
Well, I think that it's very broad. It's a broad.
Is it encompassing all the genres? Is it per? Do I need a rock ballad? Do I need an R&B ballad? Do I need a country ballad?
Turn, look at me. It doesn't matter.
I'm putting too much into this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just throw something against the wall.
Wonderful Tonight. Clapton.
Eric Clapton.
Tonight.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Tom, you got one?
My Love. Paul McCartney.
That's a great one.
That's a good
I
one,
got
too.
two I wrote down. I think you're going to find these interesting. Meatloaf. Anything for Love.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I love the loaf. Okay? And the other one is Journey. Don't Stop Believing. I like both those songs.
That's not a ballad.
Sure it is.
No, it's not.
Certainly it is.
Faithfully is a
Yeah,
ballad.
Faithfully is a ballad.
Don't Stop Believing.
Okay.
You're the one that had me defined it in a broad sense. Don't stop believing.
I think of a ballad as a slow song.
All right.
Oh,
got
no.
it.
You have a rock anthem.
One of them belly rubbing songs.
Did you get that off the Fairfield Facebook
Yeah.
page? Tell us about
Well,
it.
see, if you go to the City of Fairfield website,
Right.
their Facebook posts appear at the bottom of that.
Okay, and so what's going on?
North Street resurfacing, the City of Fairfield Street and Bridge Department is asking that residents not park on North Street in preparation for a resurfacing project that will begin Monday, August 31st. No parking signs are being placed in that area. Please slow down and take caution when traveling in that area.
Okay, so we just went to pass that along. We just heard about it from City Hall. Okay, the question, the greatest ballad ever recorded, and of course there's no doubt that was by Journey, Don't Stop Believing. But there are other ideas. How about the ballad of Curtis Lowe? Misty likes that.
Mm-hmm.
Skinner. Nate says...
How about Misty itself?
Misty's another
That's a good one. Yeah.
Nate says the ballad of Buster Scruggs. Cool, Clear Water. Doug says Tesla. Love Song. I'm not a Tesla guy. Much. Rhonda says Chicago, Hard to Say You're Sorry.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Brandy says Love Song by Tesla. There's another love song by Tesla.
Although Color My World is like the worst song ever by Chicago.
That was the theme of my senior prom. Color My World. I bet you it was
See, there's
everybody's.
another strike against it.
1975, that was probably everybody's. Jerry says Me and Bobby McGee by Janis Joplin. That's a gooder.
Yeah.
No doubt about that. How about Miller? He says Let's Get It On by Marvin Gaye.
Marvin Gaye.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Jay says Faithfully by Journey.
Yeah, that's
Now,
a great one.
You're going to say that's a ballad and mine isn't? Don't Stop Believing?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's kind of a ballad.
I think there's going to be
Well,
there's going to be a fight here in a few minutes. Renee says I'm an 80s girl, Purple Rain by Prince.
Oh, yeah, I can, yeah. Mm-hmm.
David says Michelle, My Belle, the Beatles.
Michelle,
That's a beautiful song.
my belle.
Heather says, I will always love you. That's Whitney Houston, right?
Whitney Houston. Actually, it was Dolly
Dolly
Parton
Parton
before
First.
that.
Mm-hmm. Here's this is the first one that came to my mind. Dan says, The Ballad of the Green Beret. Fighting soldiers from the sky.
Yeah, buddy.
Sergeant Barry Sadler. And it was number one in the
Number
country.
one.
Yeah. I actually have that
Men
album.
who jump and die.
I have that album at home.
Seriously?
Seriously.
On LP.
On LP.
Mm.
On vinyl.
Go home today and listen to it.
I might do
It's
that.
a great ballad.
I might do that.
You know, it's a ballad because they call it the ballad.
I
of the
will
Green
be
Beret.
listening to Faithfully and then Don't Stop Believing to further my point.
Let it go, Turner. Let it go. Linda says,
Don't Stop Believing. It's a
the
little fast.
wreck of the Edmund
Edmund
Fitzgerald.
Fitzgerald.
That's a good one. There you go. It's a ballad, right?
I don't know that I would classify a ballad
I don't
as
think
a
I.
depressing song.
I don't think I'd classify it as a love song either.
Yeah, you associate ballads with love songs.
I love the
wouldn't-
fact
wouldn't
that there's a
associate Don't Stop
storm and the ship
Believing with a love
sank
song.
and the Christmas trees just all died.
Here we
Good
go.
morning. You're on Morning Coffee.
I can't hear whoever it is.
Hello, you're on Morning Coffee.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Big Bad John by Jimmy Dean.
There you
Bad
go.
John.
Okay. Yep.
Big Bad John.
Man, that man could make sausages.
Didn't Tennessee Ernie Ford do Big Bad John too? Or not? Was it just Jimmy Dean?
Not sure.
Okay. All right. Patricia says he stopped loving her today.
Yeah.
George Jones.
Yeah, the possum.
Chet says the ballad of Davy Crockett.
Okay.
It's a ballad because they call it a ballad.
Yeah. Okay.
Marty Robbins, Big Iron, says Roger. Christopher says November Rain by Guns N' Roses.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
yeah,
big, sexy
Okay.
Chris Connor. Said
Yeah,
that.
I could see that.
Bill says Stairway to Heaven.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Brad says something.
Something by the Beatles.
Yes, George Harrison. Boy Named Sue.
Boy Named Sue.
Johnny Cash. Justin says the ballad of Curtis Lowe. We already heard that one. And Brownsville Girl by Bob Dylan, says Richie. And Douglas says, yes, Fly From Here. That's his ballad. There you go.
You know.
All ballads, but none of them as right as Journey's.
All except Don't Stop Believing. They're all
Don't
ballads,
Stop
but
Believing.
that one.
Yeah. A little fast for a ballad.
Have you noticed the different dialects? We were able to.
Let me ask you a question about that.
You're not going to let this go, are you?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Okay, if you go somewhere, say to a wedding reception,
Yes.
all right,
Mm-hmm.
First of all, I would
and
be
Don't
masked.
Stop Believing comes on, and you decide to dance, do you slow dance to that song?
I'm more of a.
Yes
yes
or no?
I'm more of a creative.
Yes or no?
I'm a creative dancer.
So you do interpretive dance.
I let the music
He's
move
dancing
me.
with himself.
I let the music move me.
See, we still don't have an answer, Tom.
Which
Yes
you
or
know,
no?
is-
Would
A lot
you
of-
slow dance to Don't
A lot
Stop
of people
Believing?
see me dancing, and for whatever reason, Pee Wee Herman comes to mind.
Would you slow dance to Don't Stop Believing? Yes or no?
No,
Okay.
that doesn't mean it's not a
Non-ballad.
ballad.
Okay.
That doesn't mean it's not a ballad.
Good morning. You're on Morning Coffee.
How about Hey Jude or Beth?
Both
yeah,
good.
Like,
Both
yeah,
great
by
ones.
Kiss and Hey Jude. Yeah, great ones.
Good,
Thank
both
you.
good answers, but not as good as Journey. Don't Stop Believing. All right, so
and my wife's going to hate me because I forgot to mention the ballad sung at our wedding, which was longer, by Dan Fogelberg.
Yeah.
yes, I'm going to give you that one without a doubt. I love Dan Fogelberg. I think it's a shame that he's not around still making music. He's not with us anymore.
No, he's not.
Guess what is the most unattractive accent in the country?
New York.
No.
New Jersey.
Yes.
New Jersey.
New Jersey. Now, and there's two different New Jersey dialects.
You from Jersey? I'm from Jersey.
There's two different dialects. There's the northern and the southern. That's the northern's more New York. The southern's more Philly. Go ahead.
All right. Good morning. You're on Morning Coffee.
Yeah, you was talking about power ballads. If you look on power ballads of the 80s, Don't Stop Believing is on it.
Really? Yeah. The question still remains, if you're at a wedding reception, that comes on.
Dancing has
Do you
nothing to do
slow
with it.
dance to it?
All right, I have the official definition.
Of a
the
ballad?
Funkin' Wagnalls.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks for the call, by the way.
Yeah.
A slow, sentimental, or romantic song.
Well, an anthem can be a ballad too. A rock anthem can be. All right. Wait. So I was telling you, Jersey's the least popular.
Yeah,
What do you think the most popular is?
Probably the Southern.
Give me a state.
Alabama.
Georgia, Alabama.
Texas.
Really? Okay. The Texas
You know,
drawl.
when
Okay.
I go to Texas,
Mhm.
I automatically.
How long before you?
I kick into, and my wife is that way. She can call somebody from Texas, and I can hear her shift gears on her dialect.
Really?
Not knowingly. I mean, it's not like she's thinking, "Oh, I got to start sounding like them." She just automatically, her mind goes to Texas.
Now, see, I was out of Kentucky, where I grew up.
Right.
For lots of years. But if I go for a weekend, I come back. And
Yes.
My dialect has changed.
Dialect.
It
I've
has.
noticed my dialect has changed since we moved to Fairfield.
Well, they could identify us. I met the president of Texas Tech, became a friend because we did some academic deals with Texas
Right.
Tech while I was in Texas.
Back channel deals?
And sort of back channel deals, yes. And his doctorate was in language, speech,
Pathology.
where he studied the dialects.
Mhm.
And he could tell anybody. I mean, what I'm saying is we could talk for a few minutes.
Right.
And he could tell where we were from.
And he could tell where you were from. Now, my wife tells me that when I get angry, she can tell I'm from St. Louis. Because her dad is from St. Louis. Okay. So she remembers when...
She knows what an angry St. Louis
She does
person
know
sounds
it.
like.
And she says, I'm that way.
Before we get into trivia, though, there's one big question. That guy you know from Texas Tech, would he slow dance to Don't Stop?
I'm going to just rest with the fact that if you look up power ballads on the internet,
all right.
Don't Stop Believing, Journey will be there.
But it doesn't match the definition.
And it doesn't care. It doesn't matter how I dance to it.
I didn't realize the question was, what's your favorite power ballad?
Oh, okay. Well, see.
You know.
Well, I've inserted that.
All right. Here's your questions for today.
All right. Well, hold on a second.
All right.
I got to get ready for this. You've got me all out of kilter here.
All right. The first one's for Jeff Vaughn.
Okay.
What's the name of Han Solo's ship?
Well, that's easy.
We all know it.
Number 2, which company uses Santa Claus for their advertisements?
Which company?
Mm-hmm.
See, I can't wait for the... one day I will get the Lego answer to the first question.
Okay. All right. Number 3, keep calm and carry on is the slogan of which nation?
Keep calm and carry on.
Mm-hmm.
That's a slogan for a nation?
Yeah. Number 4, what is the name of the character that Johnny Depp plays in Pirates of the Caribbean?
I don't watch those movies.
Yeah.
Glad you know it.
Number 5, Fe is the chemical symbol for which element?
I think I know.
F is in Frank, E is in
Yeah,
Edward.
you know that one.
Number 6, where is the Oval Office located in the White House?
I think I know that too.
Number 7, which bird is often associated with delivering babies?
Oh, that's easy. This is going to take very little time. Go ahead.
What city is known as the City of Brotherly Love?
Oh, that's
Okay.
easy too.
All
Bill
right.
Cosby's hometown.
Yep. Number 9, what temperature in Fahrenheit does water freeze at?
In Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's easy.
Number 10, in the U.S. version of The Office, what is the name of the city they live in?
In the U.S.
In
version?
the U.S. version
Oh,
of
that's
The
easy.
Office. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Man, you've just thrown some lob balls on the table there, buddy.
You know, they also
And-
eat about 30,000 pounds of bananas there every.
We'll figure that out.
And I've got a couple of bonus questions.
All right. Well, we're going to need it. That sounds like an anthem. A ballad.
It's ballad, yeah.
All right, back.
Very cheap.
We're here again at Interior Sit and Sleep with Darv Yoder. And Darv, I see over a third of your store is mattresses.
We have 25 different styles of mattresses here on the floor. All of our mattresses are made by Bose Mattress. They're out of Jeffersonville, Indiana, so all of our beds are made right here in Indiana. And we have all 25 different mattresses that are available in all the different sizes, twin, full, queen, king, and even California king if they're looking for that. But we have anything from soft, plushy, to in the middle of the road to extremely firm.
There are those that like the adjustable bed.
We have 3 or 4 different styles of the adjustable beds. That's become extremely popular.
What's one of the most important reasons people shop for a mattress?
Well, you know, we spend a third of our life in bed. There's nothing worse than waking up mornings and feeling like you didn't even sleep the night before. Just remember, you spend 4 months a year sleeping.
Interior Sit and Sleep.
We're located here in Vincennes at 1725 North 6th Street, right across from Dumas.
Stop in and see Darv today at Interior Sit and Sleep.
Your professional Pekin Insurance Agency, Tucker Hallam Insurance, Wayne City, specializes in families. From auto accidents to home disasters to that very memorable first day of college, you'll have peace of mind with insurance from your Pekin Insurance Agency, putting you and your family first with insurance coverage for your home, auto, life, health, or business, and at competitive rates that will fit your individual needs. Call your Pekin Insurance Agency, Tucker Hallam Insurance today, going beyond the expected.
Watermelons.
Healthy.
Cool.
And tasty.
They're grown here and are at the peak of freshness right now.
The Ileana Watermelon Association reminds you that every summer day is better with watermelon.
Bring one home today.
Watermelon.
Have you heard? All Sierra HPC clinic sites have made some changes. We will be offering sports and school physicals at no out-of-pocket cost. And it gets even better. School physicals will include vaccinations at no out-of-pocket cost for both new and established patients. Call 1-833-209-0498 to schedule your appointment at any of our 11 Sierra HPC clinic sites throughout Southern Illinois.
Rothrock Auctions will have an online-only auction for Wabash Valley Service Company in Browns. Bidding will run through September 1st at 7 p.m. A variety of vehicles and equipment will be up for bid, including several pickup trucks, a 2016 Honda Pioneer SX700 side-by-side, a 2016 AgChem 8400 dry spreader, and more. To register to bid and for more information about this sale, visit rothrockauction.com. Rothrock Auction, Mark Rothrock, auctioneer.
In Southern Illinois, the outside temperature changes daily. Let Right Now or HVAC keep Mother Nature outside where she belongs and keep your home comfortable inside. Right Now or HVAC can service your existing system 24 hours a day. Or if you're in the market for a new system altogether, Right Now will install a new Rude HVAC unit or a Hydron geothermal unit. All major credit cards are accepted, or talk to Brian about financing options. Find them on Facebook at Brian Right Now or HVAC, or call 214-2593 for 24/7 service.
Time to talk with Sheldon Bunning from Le Mans Chevrolet Chrysler. Good morning, Sheldon.
Good morning.
You know, Sheldon, we've had a big discussion on this morning, and the question of that discussion is, if you're a wedding reception and the song Don't Stop Believin' comes on by Journey, would you slow dance to that?
I thought maybe you had to bum rush the stage and sing it yourself or something.
Well, you know, I guess you could.
It's a ballad.
Yeah, Drew contends it's a ballad. Would you consider that a ballad?
I don't know. It may be like right on the middle. You know what I mean?
Oh, he's squishy.
Yeah.
You're trying to please both. Are you a politician?
Well,
Sheldon's one of those guys that say, well, listen, I'm rigid but yet flexible on that.
Yeah.
yes.
That's right.
I've always said that I need a career that is seasonal, where I'm overpaid, and where my pay is not based on my performance. So I was thinking politics may be the next step.
All right.
There you go.
Sheldon, did I or did I not see a load of pickups dropped off at your place yesterday?
Well, we got some stuff in. We did get a few pickups in yesterday, so got
right.
more on the ground. Got a beautiful new Chevy 2500 Duramax High Country black, beautiful big diesel pickup. Loaded up to the gills.
And when you talk about the new diesels, it's not the big old loud diesels like they used to have. They're quiet anymore.
Yes, they are very quiet compared to the diesels of yesteryear.
And they get great gas mileage.
They do. They don't get any gas mileage. They get good diesel mileage.
Oh, diesel mileage. Okay.
Yeah, but yes, they do. I mean, for a big truck, they do. They are more efficient on fuel.
All right. What else you got on the lot that's looking good for someone today if they want to get out in the rain and shop for cars? Give us the rainy day special.
They're all special up here. They're all special. What little we have, they're all special. We talked. I mean, the GM's got that percentage offer going. I think we've got like 15% off MSRP on the Equinoxes.
No wonder you don't have. No wonder you're low on the lot on vehicles.
There you go. There has been during these pandemic times. There has been some really good incentives on new vehicles. Maybe to try to spark the economy, or maybe just to get stuff off the manufacturer's lots, I guess. But no, we've got some good deals on the Chevrolets. There's percentage off. The Buick have employee pricing. I think a Blazer I sold the other day, they had 12% off MSRP on a Blazer, so that's the largest discount we've seen on a new Blazer.
All right. And, of course, you're always looking for good used vehicles.
That is correct. If you don't have one to trade, or maybe you don't, we'll just buy one. If you got an extra car you want to get rid of, we'll buy it.
All right. And when you talk about trades, will you take anything for a trade?
My rule has always been if we didn't have to feed it, like livestock or children.
Okay. So I can bring in the kid's wagon if I needed to trade something in, right?
You sure could.
All right. Sheldon, as always, thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. We'll talk to you on Monday. Have a great weekend.
All right. You guys do the same.
Your Classic Hits Fairfield area weather forecast calling for a 50% chance of rain today with the high 85. Scattered showers tonight, low 72. For tomorrow, 80% chance for rain, high 82. Partly cloudy, 85 on Saturday. For Sunday, partly sunny, high 80. And for Monday, scattered showers, high of 80. Overnight, low 71. Yesterday's high was 89. Currently, humidity at 98%. Winds are calm, and the pressure at 29.99. Overcast right now, we've got 75 here at the WFIW studios east of Fairfield. Most of the rain still showing up to the north of the Wayne County area at the present time.
We're gonna have to put a line down here on the carpet so he can, make 3-pointers.
I just shot over him and put a piece of paper, not toilet paper.
Did he make it? That's the question.
Sure
Yes,
did.
he
I
did.
banked it off the side. Hey,
My block was invalid.
There's a great ballad that you just played.
Depends on who you talk to.
I'd consider it a ballad.
All right.
All right, you've got some questions and I've got some answers. How's that sound?
Number one, the name of Han Solo's ship.
I can do that.
Okay.
The Millennial Falcon.
Millennium. The Corellian cruiser Millennium Falcon
Millennium, not millennial.
made the Kessel Run in less than 12 parsecs.
I thought Han Solo was a millennial. Am I wrong?
He was the first of the millennials, huh?
Number two, which company uses Santa Claus in its advertising?
Coca-Cola.
You got it.
Good job.
Number three, keep calm and carry on is the slogan of this nation.
Great Britain.
No.
Yes, sir.
Great Britain?
That would be it.
Yes.
All right.
They're all uptight.
During World War II.
Oh, that was like a Churchill thing?
Yeah, it was a Churchill thing.
Keep calm and carry on.
Keep calm and carry on.
Number four, what is the name of the character that Johnny Depp plays in Pirates of the Caribbean?
Captain Jack Sparrow.
Everybody's shaking their head yes.
Yep. Number five, F E is the chemical symbol for this.
Okay, well, let me see if
You
I
got
can get
this one.
Let me see if I can get another laugh.
You got this one.
Iron.
Right.
At least you didn't say Iran.
Yeah.
Iron butterfly.
I was waiting for that one. Is that a ballad, In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida?
Sure is.
In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida.
Number 6. Where is the Oval Office located in the White House?
The rest of these are just so easy. They're not even worth, it's the West Wing, of course.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Number 7. Which bird is associated with delivering babies?
Stork. That's a stork, of course. Yes.
What city is known as the city of brotherly love?
And home of cream cheese.
And home of Philly
cheesesteak.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Number 9. Which temperature in Fahrenheit does water freeze at?
32. How about in centigrade?
0.
Yep. Good.
How about in Kelvin?
How about you take a look at?
Hey!
It's like 100.
You are pitching attitude answering these questions, so I'm going to pitch a little.
It's 100,
back
isn't
at
it?
you.
You know, I've been told I need to watch my language. And it wasn't you that said that.
And in number 10, in the U.S. version of The Office, what is the name of the city?
I believe it's the same hometown as the Democratic presidential candidate right now.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't he from Scranton?
Scranton, Pennsylvania.
I believe he is.
I believe he is.
Where they eat about 30,000 pounds of bananas. I can't believe you've never heard this Harry Chapin classic, 30,000 pounds of bananas.
And it's from Scranton?
Yeah.
That's where they eat the bananas?
Yeah.
I learn something new every day.
Well, a lot of new
right
things
here.
every day.
You go into your office and you Google it.
I'll Google that along with Millennial Falcon.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Later. Alexa, play WFIW.
It's time for classic hits from WFIW.
All the important news here first. This is WFIW FM Fairfield, the station listened to, not just heard, 104.9 FM.
Time now for the news, brought to you by Boyd Furniture and Mattress Center, downtown Wayne City. No one beats their prices on Serta iComfort mattresses. See weekly pictures and prices on Facebook.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. There is major damage from Hurricane Laura, now moving inland after making landfall on the Louisiana Gulf Coast overnight.
People here in Port Arthur who have decided